Погнали. Ну-ка, что труба у меня не откликается. А, все. Okay, hello Hippocat.
Hey, yeah.
So, apparently Champion is interested in fishing, so maybe he will catch us today, but for now let's go right away and begin the second lake. I think it's called Clear Lake. Let me Let me open the manual and read about it. Clear Lake, a large man-made lake. The dam flooded a large area where there used to be houses and trees. There are several good bass fishing points. It has been rumored that lunker bass might be found in the deep middle part of the lake where the river once... I feel like I read this last time, but whatever. Quick load. Here we are in Clear Lake, and I believe I know a reliable spot to get a big-ish bass. Somewhere around here. There we go, there is the signal near the dock, and let's go ahead and choose our proper lure. And just go. This should be starting off with, well, I mean, not a bang. This game doesn't have bangs in it, but if the big bass is here like it usually is, it might get as exciting as the second lake probably gets, because it's the biggest fish I've seen in it. Usually. Let's see. There we go, there is the silhouette, there is the mud. Now I just have to evade the small piece of shit once again, because they are faster. And the big fish for some reason doesn't really want to eat anymore, because it figures it's had enough. Okay. And the worst part is just swimming into its mouth doesn't work. It needs the satisfaction of catching you, I guess. Or something. Let's see. Can I still attract its attention? No. Too close. Well, I'm gonna keep throwing here. Maybe I should throw a bit closer to see maybe if I can just... a little bit of lag there. Maybe I can land it closer than the small fish so that they don't notice me at all. Like that. Hopefully they won't even notice. There we go. This one actually noticed. Bit belated, but whatever. Works. There we go. You'll never catch me alive. Come on. Try to catch me alive, please, at least. There we go, yes. Okay, so there are several caveats with this particular location. You saw stones earlier that are farther from the boat. I don't know if this is a glitch or if this is intended behavior, but when the fish does kind of this slightly clipping you into a stone thing like there, I guess it didn't really clip me as much as just kind of push me against it, but it can do something like this. And usually when this happens, well, I mean, right now it's not happening, but it's very dangerous to try to reel in this situation when I'm slightly in the stone, because the pressure of the line can build really fast, like immediately almost, and you have to react really quickly. Much more dangerous than when the fish jumps like that, which I don't know, that doesn't feel like a glitch because it's a very specific behavior, like you're inside an obstacle, and I guess maybe it's like a safeguard programming thing. So like here I should just keep it quiet, not even try. Okay. So it might not seem like anything's going on, because like we're just gonna be pulling back and forth with the fish, especially if the fish just gets stuck on rocks like this. But after some time it starts tiring out quite rapidly, judging by the color of its triangle there. Though you do kind of have to just nudge it a little bit so it doesn't get completely stuck like this. Hopefully it comes out of this state that it's in right here. Ooh! Okay, oh no, it was just regular. Okay, there's jumping. I'm usually afraid that it's gonna just completely get stuck in some sort of AI loop and not finish its completely total control of my bait routine until it's moved a set distance or something weird like that, but...
Can it actually get stuck?
Well, I don't know if it ever happened to me, but it always feels like it can. Maybe I'm just afraid that it can, and I may have had a time where I didn't wait long enough and I assumed it was stuck there, and so like I rewound the game or cut the line or something, but that, like, the fact that I didn't get stuck there in the end, I guess maybe the jumping might interrupt whatever routine it is in at the moment. So even if it's completely stuck, you just wait until it jumps a little bit and then maybe it will change the AI. It feels like it can have several states, like this. It's not even trying to pull me that much. There are states when it's completely overpowering me no matter what I do, and there are states like this one where it's like, oh shit, no, don't you fucking let go. Piece of crap. Well, that doesn't usually happen.
Well, I'll go get me then.
Yeah, okay. Let's see if it's still here meantime. Very unlikely, but you know. And by you know, I mean you never know. Whoop. At the very least, the smaller ones are gonna be there. Well, I guess I'll come out of this with something. It's quite a setback, though. Usually, I know, like, this fish is quite reliably here. Usually I catch it, but it's... I guess sometimes things just cannot be helped. Okay, that was not a far enough throw. I wonder, should I be bothering with the small ones, or should I just travel to another location entirely and go try to look for more big ones? Because 20 minutes already. And that also signifies that maybe time is passing whilst I'm in this mode here fishing. In zoom level 2. Or however you want to call it. Okay, is that fish gonna get attracted? Because if not... guess maybe that fat one told everyone that I am trouble. Okay, well, I'm changing locations then. Too bad. Was there another dock somewhere? Because I remember a different layout for this dock. Nah, still the same. Well, let's go find some more unique spaces for now. Like the timber or lumber or whatever it's called with these trees here. I guess this is just going to be open water because the trees are underwater. But somewhere around here there's... oh. Should I trust the fish finder? Let's trust the fish finder. Looks like trees or bushes or something under the water, so maybe there'll be a unique location of some kind. Also, I know I started that explanation of the fish's states, but I'm waiting for Hippocat to return to finish it. Okay, let's see. This doesn't look like a unique area. Oh, but there's a little bit of a fish there. Actually, did I see another one immediately? Let me see.
Any luck with the big guy?
Ah, the big guy left and he wasn't there anymore. I tried the small ones, but they seem to be wiser. So I just swam a little bit, and then there's this place. There's this guy, but I don't know what type of fish this is. It might not be bass. And I think when I was scouting I saw another one. Slightly lower. Yeah, there's a bunch of fish in here, so maybe this one will actually try to grab me. It's not as big as the previous one, but actually either of these two is fine. But the... oh shit, what? Wow, it nearly tried to eat me like 5 centimeters from the boat. But yeah, I was explaining the states of the fish during the reel-in portion. And I feel like there's a separate state where it just gives you control, despite the strength markers showing kind of the same effort on the fish's part. And during that time I find it prudent to keep tapping a little bit, to just not let the fish go too far away. Okay. Wow, there's 3 large, well, medium, really, fish, but I'm happy with whatever. It's too bad that the bigger fish don't give you, like, more level up points or anything like that. So technically, I guess whilst I'm not searching for the biggest ones that are definitely... ah, it's immediately trying to get off. What? When I'm not searching for the... or just catching the biggest ones possible, maybe I shouldn't be bothering with the middle ones, because... they might be wasting more time than the small fish, but not actually be any more valuable towards my leveling up. So that would be a little bit of a strategy. It's doing that. Maybe I can reel it in time. Or it'll just... Okay, whatever. Caught! I wonder how heavy this will be. From my memory, the big one tends to be around like 8, 9 maybe. Some... Well, this is kinda average. Yeah, just as it says, but... We'll see. Like the first lake, I won that one with quite a lead. So... Maybe the key is just not being horrible, completely horrible, and... There we go, there's timber. Selling timber is a proven fishing hotspot. And just keep fishing until their time runs out, pretty much. That might be a good strategy overall. Okay, so let's try the trees that are totally not painted on the water. Whoop. Oh well, there is immediately some regular bass, but I'm not... Oh, this is a... something else. I'm actually not sure what this one is. This could be a... Oh, it's that catfish thing with four thingies on its front. Let me see. Yeah, it's called catfish in the manual. Okay, well, catfish doesn't interest me. Let me check maybe the other side. This could be another non-unique area here because it's empty of timber, or it might be slightly like milder version. Let's see. Yeah, this looks like a non-unique area, but never meant there is just no chance of anything. Let's scroll past. I guess there wasn't anything in this case, but part of the reason I am interested in this game is just for a SNES game, you kind of know that it's not going to be too sophisticated mechanic-wise. Mechanic-wise. So it's sometimes just fun to try to figure out how the logic works and how the fish's AI works and whatnot. Okay, you better be a boss.
But is it a universal serial bus?
Maybe it's just a school bus. But it's the size of that one that we just missed, so hopefully it can fucking snatch me already, Jesus. Okay, there we go. Another chance. Maybe it's the same one. Who knows? But it's certainly of the larger category. I think this is the largest graphic we can see of a fish in this lake. So it's the largest variation. Did I? I guess I just said just completely redundant statements. Oh shit. Yeah, that's the point. You basically pretty much gonna go for these ones, the largest ones you can catch in the lake, and spend the rest of the time just leveling up. I'm not sure how useful it is, but I know, like, you could kind of see my arrow already turning slightly different color when I'm trying to pull. There we go, there it's lighter, but when I let go I rest quickly, thankfully. But with bigger fish, this rate of weakness just isn't gonna cut it. I have to be able to pull for longer and stronger. So I guess leveling up does help. I wonder if the passwords, wherever I got the passwords for the third lake, to immediately just go for a big fish, then lose my bait and just turn off this nest like I used to do. Oh shit. I wonder if the password included an adequate level as well. I mean, the password should contain the levels at least. Otherwise, what's the point in like 20 freaking symbols there? There we go. Sometimes you just pull even though the bass is pulling as well, because it's in that state where it can still be moved by you, emotionally and physically. I wonder if they can do some glitchy shit by pulling you off the screen. Never happened before, but you know, it's a volatile thing. This game usually feels like it's just on the brink of glitching in some weird way. But luckily nothing is inescapable. I don't think I've been in an inescapable situation with a fish. Man, that sounds like relationship troubles, but you know what I mean. I guess the jumping is a good thing because it does reset any state that the fish is in. Meh. Meh. Eh. But for this size of fish, it's definitely worth it to waste the time on catching it here. Oh shit, I'm already in the yellow. Because these are the ones you gotta have 5 of by the end of the day. Also, I'm not actually sure what my color means there. I feel like... Okay, I can get stuck on the tree for a little bit, that's nice. I feel like there's a limit, like when I press appropriate button combinations, there's a limit to how far my triangle goes. And if it's weaker, it goes slightly less. But I'm not sure if that actually means anything, because... Oh, shit! Because in my experience, as long as you're pulling at pretty much the same speed. Irresponsible... Oh, what the... Okay, gotta let it rest for a little bit. Jesus Christ. Ugh. Ugh. This, I think jumping makes the fish tire out faster, so that's nice. I would prefer... Ooh, prefer it to get in the green soon. I don't know why it's slightly like the Winamp volume control. Like for half of it it's in the maximum and then it rapidly starts decreasing after some time. Come on. There we go, there we go, there. Nah. Oh, there we go, the fish is weakening. Let it jump a little bit, though it can also rest if it gives up. Of course that gives me time to pull it, but you know. Oh, I kind of expected to get in the green after those jumps, but whatever. Maybe now? No? Well, it's a mighty fish, might be heavier than 8 even. I feel like in this lake the fish should get up to about 11, like the best fish. I don't know where I get this number, but oh, there we go, there's in the green. But I feel like in the third lake it's 18, 15, that kind of range for the good fishes. I'm pulling the numbers out of my ass pretty much, but it's just a basic metric to make myself feel good. If this fish is larger than, say, 8, like the first one was going to be... Oh, oh, wow, that's a nice ass... Wow. Holy shit. Now, you know, on the... This will not, like, single-handedly win me the tournament, obviously. But, it's quite a good fish. Let's just put it simply that way. Holy shit, 15. But, you know what, at the way it's probably gonna be like fucking 11 or some shit. I'm stuck, please let me out. There we go. And there is the belated fish finder alarm. I guess maybe it was for that very fish. Okay, I feel like going to the dam. Though also I should check the overhanging trees as well. Those are good spots. Damn! A lot of lunkers are known to be near the dam. Bass may be in the deeper waters. It's far too early for deeper waters, but you know. Maybe it's just like, hey, it's possibility. Also, there is no fucking dam on the screen. There is just the... Whatever those are, the buyoyos. I don't think I have a danger of throwing past them without a, like, 3 times upper wind, but you can never be too certain. Also, it doesn't really... Oh shit, there's another weird thing there, which I'm not interested in. But the larger bass here is welcome to try. No? Well, you know what? Judging by how the timber area worked, where am I right now? I was slightly to the right, I guess. Let's check slightly to the left and see if it's going to be a different arrangement. Maybe I should have gone slightly farther, but whatever. Oh boy, that is gonna put me past the buyos on this. Yeah, but I think I can move you. Oh, you better be a boss as well. You don't really look particularly like a boss, you look a bit fatter. But maybe it's just the horizontal rotation. Oh, it's not even interested. What? I'm gonna have to do that again, but do the... Did I do the thumb the line thing there? When I threw, I don't remember. Let's see. Maybe it was wary of me because I splashed down right in front of its face. I was like, holy shit, fish are falling from the sky, this is unnatural. Ah, there we go. Now I gotta evade the slightly medium ones and see if there is even a boss. That could be some pink shit or whatever it's it. Yep, there we go, it's pink shit. Well, just in case there's 3 sections to this dam, let us check the rightmost one. If all else fails, I'll just get some medium or small one and go to the overhanging trees, because those are cool. I don't remember why, but I used to like them. Maybe there's a lot of fish in there. Well, There's medium ones. At the very least I can catch a medium one, maybe. Is that a bus? Your bus? I feel like the shape of the fins should be enough for me to tell, but with the pink one last time I kind of thought it would be a bus. But I guess it wasn't. Maybe my fatness meter was correct about it. Well, you know, if you're gonna let go, just do it right now. Oh, well. Okay. Well, it was damn easy, okay. I guess that's a good compromise for not being really helpful in the general way situation, but... Or it could be a 9. I don't know. Average, and then it's gonna say average, because when the... Yeah, it definitely doesn't really coincide with the numbers. Because the larger one that we could have caught at the dock, I think that one is usually called... It is like big for this area. There we go, there are some trees. Shore trees. I wonder if these little pictures are in any way based on photographs or just drawn from scratch. I feel like they're photographic looking, but also just traced in a cartoony way. I don't know, either way I like them. Lunkers...
I don't remember if you mentioned it, but are those actual real lakes?
No, pretty sure they're not. I don't think there is any reason for them to be real lakes now. Because, yeah, it's kind of a small game. I don't know if it would bother with that. No, I don't know. It's highly unlikely. Okay, swimming up because the water is cool, or cast with the water is cool. I guess water would be cool in the deeper areas, so there's that huge trench in the middle where I might find some bus later in the day, but I gotta check all this stuff. And I want to find some of those locations where you can see like houses or at least trees under the water, low-key, like just kind of unnoticed by the location infographic. Yeah, there's something there, but these are all average. I don't think there's more than one lying about, so let's check the other half. I like those little cottages there on the shore. Quite reminds me of some of the areas at Istrinskaya Waterkeep where I rode that dinghy boat that I mentioned last time, because there's a little... I don't know how different shapes of water bodies are... Oh, that's a tiny piece of shit there. But there was the bigger bus on the other part, so might as well catch this one. Or not. Okay. So there are parts of it where there is like cottages for, I guess, for rent maybe, like the classic like tourist cabin thing, or rent it out for a holiday or something. Maybe there are people living there, I don't know. There's always a chance, because there are some people who are just kind of, I'm gonna throw money and live in this house on the shore of a lake where people actually used to go swim, but now they cannot because I'm a dick. I'm still in that same area with the little piece of shit that is insignificant in any way. Where was I on the zoom level 1? In the middle, okay, so it's one of those situations. Well, let's go back to that one, because there's at least now little weird catfish crap. And catch another bass. I've always wondered why bass, the fish, is pronounced bass and bass, the instrument, is pronounced bass. Like, it just proves that there is no rhyme or reason to the actual, like, rules of pronunciation. How the fuck
Basically, English sucks.
I don't know. It's better than French, so it cannot suck that much. I feel like it's just musical
I have a
instrument
feeling
names.
that French is better.
No.
Once you remember which letters not to pronounce ever, I think it should be consistent in French. English is not fucking consistent.
Well, yeah, I know. It's... At least it's easy to remember once you've heard it. I just hate French on principle. Like, who the fuck decided to have 4 letters to just spell O? That's just... I hope that person suffered before they died. Okay. Speaking of suffering before you die... Actually, never mind. I'm gonna let go of the fish anyway. Even if I take them to the weigh-in, I think you let them go in the end, so... Doesn't really apply. Oh well. Nothing quite like the fishing that we used to do by saving the worm-infested fish that couldn't really breathe, and so they swam to the surface, and then we hit them with our paddles and just kind of stunned them and grabbed them manually by hand without any need for fishing rods or bait or hooks. In some way that is a more humane way to fish, and also doing all the suffering fish a service. It's a pity we couldn't eat them. We could just kind of strut through the village, showing off our humongous catch on a stick, and then burn it all in the fire. Average for this area. That was a bit morbid. Let's travel to some other locations. Let's see. There is a graphic on this level that kind of signifies those houses or something, but I could never remember what it looks like. Could be that spot. I don't know. Let's try this spot. I feel like I tried something last time when I was just kind of browsing this lake before switching off, but I don't remember if it came to anything. One thing good about this lake is though it's very sparse in the ways to lose your lure, because the only way I know is to throw it too far into the trees, the short trees. Man, this little thingamajig, whatever it is kind of in the way. It doesn't have that many like reeds, weeds and other crap where you just kind of pull through by accidentally get stuck and die. Okay, no lunker slipping on the bottom in this half. Let's check the other half. I wonder what that little weird thing, I guess it's just a stone of some sort. It's kind of really weirdly shaped, like it's some sort of man-made relic. I guess I probably would keep the cleanliness, well, that looks like the exact same place. Keep the cleanliness of these fishing spots a bit more carefully than your average lake, and wouldn't leave like abandoned cars on the shore or anything that suited. Yeah, I don't think there is any fish. I guess the small ones I could catch, but they seem to be too far to reliably find, so let's just move on. Might as well. Oh, that. Huh. Actually, that looks like the exact same type of style, but whatever. I was promised houses underwater. Let me find those houses underwater. It's kind of interesting because back in the day I didn't used to cast at any place that was indicated. There we go. There's first of all a giant fish, second of all something like a house looking underwater, so that was like a double whammy there. Please be a boss. Holy shit, if you're a boss, you're an even bigger one. Oh my god, I better freaking catch this one. Actually, it might be the same size as that other big one. And the one that I lost. Yeah, I think I'm just impressionable. Still though, this would be a very good catch if I managed to pull it off. But yeah, it's kinda cool because I never used to cast in places that weren't signified as open water before, because I just used to believe you'd never catch anything there. And the fish finder was unreliable. So I always relied on the unique locations like the trees, the timber, the weeds, the reeds, the weed bed, the waterway, the spillway, all that good stuff, the dam. But then, you know, I wisened up to the fact that maybe, just maybe, the game works as intended. And sometimes you can find fish in places that are less unique. And then I found new places in the lakes that I thought I knew, like this situation here with the houses. I guess you can only see one, and we aren't really far enough to see it again right now, but it's still cool to just find this. Like, I didn't know there were underwater houses in this game at any point. I guess I would have known if I read the manual, but I feel like last time I read the manual I didn't really learn English, know English well enough to understand much. At least it's not in German, like many of my SNES game manuals.
So why are houses underwater at all?
Well, this was a valley with a little village or town, and it was flooded by building a dam for one reason or another. I guess it was an abandoned town. They decided to make a water keep out of it. That's at least as much as I can assume based on the description in the manual that I read earlier, because it does say it's a dam flooded large area where there used to be houses and trees. So that kind of implies that much. I mean, I don't think they, even if it's the most like suitable valley for a water keep, I don't think they ever just say, hey, you know what, everyone evacuate, in a week we're flooding this shit. So I believe they would only do that if this was a completely abandoned place. Yeah. I wonder if I should scan this manual, because I was trying to find, you know, there's like a website, SNES game manuals or something like that. And this manual wasn't actually on there. So I wonder if I should contribute to the mankind's collection of knowledge and try to scan this one. I don't have a working scanner at home anymore, believe it or not, but at some point we're planning to get one, so I'll probably scan this manual and try to submit it somehow. Make a PDF out of it. It's in relatively untouched condition too, so that would be good. Only I could find the Doom one. I remember I took it out of my manual pack because I always liked it. But now I cannot find it because I don't know where I put it. I can only find all the rest less interesting manuals. The other are, like, the nostalgic ones are Yoshi's Island and Mario All-Stars. Those are like magic, like one glance at some of the pages and I'm like, oh my god, pure euphoria immediately. Because that is like the earliest childhood memory, I guess, that is still solid and able to be reproduced quite that reliably. Not like, hey, remember this place in the park where you've been as a child? Well, it's completely different, but you might still recognize the basic layout. It's straight up like those same pictures, and I remember exactly how I used to think, holy shit, this game has turnips and keys? How exciting can it be? Not to even mention freaking Yoshi's Island that has like thousands of items in it. Yeah. Some indie games do make old school style manuals nowadays. I feel like Dusk had one, but that's not really like a SNES platformer. Still though. I remember I even had a manual for Half-Life with like zombies and weapon types and some stuff like that, but those tend to be, you know, Might Magic manuals are pretty good. I guess old RPG manuals are probably all good. I don't remember, did Spoony show any manuals for the Ultima Retrospective back in the day?
Well, I remember he used some manuals and books in his videos, but I don't recall him showing them off much.
I wonder if I should look them up. Because, actually I don't have a manual for Might Magic 7, so I don't know how that was made. And the Might Magic 8 manual sadly is a bit, like, drier on flavor. But the 6th one straight up has some sort of magician that is contacting me, the player, through some crystal ball type device. And it's telling me, hey, if you gotta play this game and help these heroes, and if you don't, all worlds are doomed, even yours. And he has like a keyboard made out of rune stones and a mouse made out of a mouse that is being held by the tail by a snake that is biting down on the tail and stuff like that. And also in the beginning there's like letters from Prince Nikolai, or no, Prince Nikolai is the child that we take and he runs off to the circus. King Roland, I guess, yeah, the guy who we rescue from the hive of the aliens in 7. Who went on some crusade type thing. Actually, I completely forget why he left, but there's like, yeah, his correspondence to his wife, and it's kind of especially interesting to read because you know that no one actually got any of those letters, so it's like a pack of letters that was intercepted. Speaking of interception, I guess, actually I was just going to say in other news, the fish is in the yellow. I have been at this for a while, but any second now I will finally catch it. Come now. We're both tired. Let's just settle this. You're in the orange. I just hope it doesn't wiggle off, because that would be the most devastating. I guess it would be more devastating with the larger fish in Lake 3, but still. Fuck you, yes. And never once did it try to wiggle, so I'm pleased with that. Species black bass. Yep, let's see how much. Weird, but okay. Big enough to move up your brain. Okay, yeah, that's the message they used to give me for the 8 one. For the one that got away. The one that got away. I think that's the phrase I remember reading about it. Okay, let's see what's this whole plateau here. Does anything?
I think the only manuals I ever had for video games were manuals for Dreams to Reality, and hire Team Trial, because those games were gifted to me when I first got my Windows-capable PC,
Ah,
and they were like actually in boxes, like only 2 boxes with games I ever had in my life.
that's sad. I've I have many boxes and many games and boxes. I guess, do you mean like cardboard boxes actually? Because that is a distinction. Like
Well, you know,
not
like
CD
how you
cases.
can buy a jewel, which is just like a CD in a case, and you can buy a box, which
Yeah,
is CD and
okay.
like a manual and good stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, for a second I thought you just meant a physical copy, like a game in a CD case. Yeah, that is slightly less sad. But yeah, I don't have too many of those, but there's some really weird ones that I happen to have in boxes. But Might Magic 6 and 8 definitely... Oh, what's that? What's that? That fish is probably shit, but there is a tire. Holy shit. Yeah, the fish is crap. I'm moving. But there are tires. That's cool. I think when I sped up, let me check on the YouTube. Yeah, there was another tire in a slightly different position. Cool. Well, I return here.
What's next? Maybe you will find that like card thingy from Oshad.
Yeah, very possible. Okay, let me hit some random spots. Deeper, blah blah blah. Wait, what? Okay, in clear days might be deeper water. So yeah, definitely going for the trenches at some point later, but right now I'm wondering if those rocky tiles mean anything for the zoom level too. Let's see. Oh well, at least there's a fish. That might not be a bass either, it looks a bit too thin. Let's see, maybe I'm just... Oh, maybe no, maybe it's a bass. Yes, another big bass. Big super black bass. I just gotta evade this piece of shit little one. And the medium one. Please! 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 Go away! Okay, it was not... I kind of forgot where it was. Let me throw not quite as much. And I'm gonna thumb the line a little bit to shorten the flight. Let's see, maybe I can throw it in such a way that I'm on top of the big one. Is this it? Yeah, that's the... Oh shit, the big one was the farthest one. Crap. Well, that's not gonna attract it. Maybe I need to actually throw the farthest. Maybe I can use a worm, because with the worm I used to be able to attract fish without actually moving the bite down, just kind of wiggling in front of it. But lately the worm hasn't been working, so let's see. Maybe I will succeed this time. Kinda, I don't know what changed, because worm used to feel like a reliable bait. And the manual calls it the best bait in the game. I'm tapping down? No? Maybe it's just suspicious. Or maybe I need a higher technique level. Technique! Where is that from? Where is... There's some like oriental guy saying technique. No. It's from Mortal Kombat, right? It's that drunk character, whatever his name is, Boraicho. Your technique is lacking. Recently saw a video about how trash like animations in Mortal Kombat X actually are, which I've never been able to tell, but apparently there is a lot wrong with them. It's kind of fascinating. Come on, fish, please. I guess I threw too close. Alright, let's try for max bar. There. There might be sub-pixels on that bar. I'm not sure how it works. There we go, this should be... Ah! No, go away! Gah! Damn it. it's difficult because you kind of want to move away, but at the same time you cannot tell if the fish actually is trying to eat you or if it's just kind of there. And if it's there, if you press any sort of move away button, you lose the chance because you get eaten. Oh well, this is gonna count towards leveling up. Unless the fish takes me like 30 minutes again. Which I hope it doesn't, but whatever. Kinda hope I don't lose any lakes during these streams, because I haven't decided what I would do in that case, because I don't really want to show the same lake multiple times, but at the same time I don't want to show like a losing attempt and then move on to the next lake immediately. That would be kind of awkward. So let's just hope that perseverance and basic understanding of the mechanics are enough. Okay, what's in this little thing? More timber? I feel like that timber might not even qualify. Let's see. Yeah, this one's just open water for the purposes of blocking my passage out. Well, it's 9. I don't know if it's already warm enough at 9. I'm gonna try this unmarked timber. Maybe at some point I can go for the dock. Okay, I heard the fish finder, so that might be something. I'll go back for the dock maybe and see if there are many more, because they might be hiding in the shadow under the dock. Well, I don't see anything on this half. Let's try the right half. I wonder if the weather is gonna change or the wind this time. Last time the wind changed, I think, and it got rainy and stuff. It was exciting. But... oh, okay, well, immediately a large fish. Cool, I'll take it. Also a tree. Yeah, I guess I need to throw slightly farther. Let's try. And the small fish are far enough away, so they might not be a bother. Cool. There are quite a lot of spots in this lake for big fish. Okay, this is... I might never be able to throw far enough to actually manage to attract that one. It's like the dock situation. Let's see, what... can I maybe use a different type of bait for it? Where is my bait page? Rubber jig. Okay, let me pause so I can read this. Spin the bait matters from deep waters. Left and right button. Okay, you know what? Why not? I feel experimental. Let's try. Okay, seaweed probably should be purple. Let's try some of this crab that I've never used. Manual says to press up and down. Oh, hello, champion. You are not quite as late this time.
Hey, champion.
So I'm trying for this large fish that is sleeping here, but I cannot throw far enough for it. Oh, no, I can. Oh, shit. First time I ever got something's attention. Let's hope it's a bass. Holy shit. Did I actually just pull off a... whatever, a rubber jig? Yes. That's a new for me. Next thing you'll tell me that I'm gonna catch something with a freaking surface lure. Ah, nearly pressed A there, which would be real. Got too real. Okay, basically based on the size of this fish, we gotta prepare for another 20 minutes of back and forth. Unless I get lucky, or really unlucky and it just kind of wiggles off again. I do enjoy the purple hair looking thing. That is my bait or lure. Especially when the fish swimming upwards, it looks like it's actual hair. I'm literally right there. Surely even the strongest fish you can just lift out of the water at this point. Okay, that was fast. That was the lucky variation. Should tell me it's quite big. Big enough. Yep, there we go. There's this description that I was looking for. Though I still wish I had like 5 15s. That one was a lucky fluke. Right. I don't think it's a good idea to try immediately nearby. Let's see under the trees. There could be shade. That's where the water is cool, but it could be cool under the trees and under the dock as well. Oh yeah, it's a different one. I guess it's the upper ones, right? So I think the first trees that we cast under were the lower pair. So this could be the different one. Oh shit, I'm still going with this one apparently. Okay, well, I mean it worked. Better than the worm, weirdly enough. Oh no, it's okay. That's the weird catfish crap that I already avoided once. But the left part of this should be different because it's a different arrangement on zoom level 1 here. There's just a small little bit of canopy. Actually, it might be out of the reach completely. This might just be a non-unique area, but let's see. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Beep. So what's it gonna be? Oh shit, it's a bunch of logs and stuff and branches. Cool. And there's some average bass there, but there might be another one sleeping in here somewhere. Let's not immediately try to get attention of any of them. Okay, this one seems actually kind of small. Whatever, let's practice with my rubber jig. There we go, rubber jig works, continues to work. And it's at least a bass, so that's nice. I used to think only the biggest bass would be sleeping on the floor, but I guess the medium ones are doing that as well. Or maybe this one, by virtue of being the sleeper, it'll be like a sleeper hit. And just way freaking... Ah, what the fuck? Last seconds, and there we go. I should have just caught it out above water. Because I'm just cool like that. Maybe I don't have enough technique. Well. Oh, and it's already the shittiest one that I got. Well, actually, no, I think I got like a 7 earlier or a 6, but... The shittiest what I got right now. So this one, this is an upper tree, so... Down to the dock, there we go, yep. Okay, let me... What's maybe hiding under the dock. Sometimes anchors move on. Let's see if it reset the earlier one. You know what, there is like the back of this manual says something about the Blue Merlin or however you pronounce that game. But actually it might have been not the back of the manual, back of the like gaming box. The picture was, unless I'm mixing it up with another fishing game that they advertised, the picture was like straight up some fucking swordfish in the ocean, so not oh, okay, I'm going for that one. So I wasn't quite as interested because, like you, I am for the atmosphere, for like some of the graphics and stuff, but I'm not really interested in fishing in like deep ocean with nothing around. Though for PlayStation 1, I could be interested. I might check out those ones at some point because it sounds like they could have the style of graphics that's like old enough for me to enjoy. Because all the modern fishing games, they look kind of, yeah. Yeah, I seriously need to be able to get towards that fish. Unless maybe this is close enough, no? Damn, well I really want that one, so I'm gonna keep trying. This lure seems good because it's it doesn't require moving so much, moving down quite so much to attract the attention. So I can kind of just park myself in front of the... Oh, holy shit, okay, this is far enough. I should be able to move it right beside this fish. Park myself, as I said, and just quietly wiggle. Attract its attention. Come on. Surely want this tasty purple seaweed thing. Yeah, there we go, there we go. And now I'm gonna move slightly away. Because I don't really want to be near these rocks. Or whatever. I'm not complaining, I'm not gonna be a chooser in this case. It is the best description of a lure in the manual because it is the one that says rubber trailing behind it, vibrating invitingly. So I guess it was pretty inviting. But yeah, back to the PlayStation thing. If, like, the level of graphics, for some reason, older ones just are more scenic and, like, pleasant to me. Like, the lake in freaking Ocarina of Time. It's so simple, but it's just kind of pleasant to be in. And from, as much as I've seen from modern fishing games, it's just kind of... I described it last time, just kind of, you know, use the landscape tool, do some hills, paint some trees on it, and just kind of whatever, it works. Don't really seem like they actually try to make a pretty picture or believable landscape, just kind of, you know, the classic, whatever, there's trees on these hills, that should be enough. This is countryside, right? This is what countryside looks like. Man, I remember back in the day, I was thinking about what if Sonic Team made a dedicated fishing game just with Big the Cat and had a bunch of interesting locations from Sonic games that had water in them, like freaking Casino Night or Toxic, whatever. What's the shit? How did I manage to forget the name of that? The plant, the toxic plant. What's the name of the second level on the second Sonic game? The one that always keeps popping back up with the great music. Wow. Yeah, I completely escaped him. Whatever. I don't know why I'm trying to reel when the fish is jumping. Yeah, chemical plant. There we go. Thank you, champion. I wonder if there would be a market for a fishing game with really simple graphics. Because nowadays you can fairly, like, honestly, openly, calculate every single fish in a large body of water. And it's not like it needs a lot of animation and stuff. Come on. At least it's tiring itself out already. I haven't really been keeping track of how long this has been going on, but this fish seems on the way. Risk it all. I'm gonna risk it all. Actually, I'm gonna press a second. Yes, the risk paid off. Good. Be like a 12 at least, please. Well, it's a nice sized bus for this lake. At the very least, I'm gonna push out all the single digit ones.
What was that about chemical plant zone? I was away.
I was contemplating what if Sega made a Big the Cat fishing game dedicated, like Sonic Adventure 1, but only that. Oh shit, didn't mean to press the button. And I thought it would be fun to fish in like classic Sonic areas that had water in them. I guess that wasn't really water in Chemical Plant, it was just like Purple Mac or whatever it was called. Some weird name. Okay, deeper waters. Let's try deeper waters. It doesn't really look deep, but whatever. Might be on zoom level 2. Oh yeah, the 40 feet, that's pretty deep. This looks a bit generic for any fish to be here, but maybe some other half of this area will have a trench in it or something. Or maybe I was not quite enough on the trench tiles on zoom level 0. Or is it zoom level 1? I don't know. I kind of forgot my classifications. There you go, there's some... That doesn't look like a bass, that's probably a pink shit. Looks too fat. You know what? Let's just try with the red crankbait, like I'm used to. Though I might switch to rubber jigs because they seem to be quite handy sometimes. Yeah, this doesn't seem like a bus. I don't know if the color, like the color throws me off. It feels like there's a lighter color of the silhouette. Yeah, it's pink crap. Well, I'm out of here. I don't want pink crap. What's the loon? Is it the weird bird thing that sometimes happens, which... I don't know, I think like the generic water sound, like this swishing... Basically this loop. I'm quite satisfied with it. Catching the fish isn't quite as satisfying because half the time it's not actually what you want because you are trying to not catch the small shit. Do not set the hook. Okay, this could be a bass. Or it could be the exact same thing as last time. It has longer fins, it could be a bass. Though I don't know, it seems fat as well. Okay, I need you to come up. Yes, it's a bass. Holy shit, I'm just getting more and more of these big ones. 5 big ones, please, Rachel. There we go. But yeah, like most of the sounds in this game are actually a bit worrisome because like when you hear the sound of the like the hook setting, which actually shouldn't really make a sound, should it? But half of the time it's fish you don't really want to be catching, so it's not always like guaranteed satisfaction. And all the events that are exclusively good aren't really accompanied by sounds. But there are tons of sounds for like weird movements the fish can make and wiggle off your hook, or the line alarm, or I don't know. These both of these like reeling in sounds, to me, especially this, not this one, but the other one, that one that just did once, this one that did twice there. For some reason that one just sounds to me like something like I'm slowly breaking my fishing rod. I don't know, it just doesn't sound like a good sound. So I guess I like the that sound, that bird noise is pretty pleasant. But I do like as I think I mentioned last time, my favorite is like this weird bird call that sometimes is like that. I think that is like that sticks out in my memory the most, for whatever reason. But just the general water swooshing is very important as well. Wouldn't work at all without it. This bird noise, for some reason I associate with like hot and humidity and not really that pleasant of an experience, like mosquitoes and whatnot. I don't know why. But the two, for some reason, just like my mind conjures up pictures. Ah, so good. There was this one fucking feed. Come on. Also, isn't there like a button to switch between feet and meters? I don't want to because I'm used to the numbers in feet. Yeah, so I like that one, champion. I don't actually know what kind of bird it is because I don't know how it translates in Russian, but I quite enjoy because, as I about almost said, kinda for some reason brings images of like larger open water and wind and basically open space instead of just kind of this weird hot, humid, unpleasant situation like the other bird noise. Oh. Maybe it's just like when I was getting used to this game slowly. That's just what I thought about during those sounds, and that just kind of stuck in my head. Mind works in mysterious ways. Good. Man, this game, more than freaking Dark Souls, I should not be looking at the chat when I'm in the middle of action. Because 1 second wrong, and you lose your lure, because the fish is jumping and don't let go of the reel down button, and fuck, just the thing just completely fills that little bar, and you are done with the worst sound, like ah, which I do not aim to demonstrate at any point. Okay, I'm taking risks. I don't really want to have my tension bar that high, because sometimes when the fish jumps I don't react quite fast enough. Just sometimes I have that brain fart and don't react in time. Sometimes it's just that, like, I let go, like that, just there, I let go of the button a bit earlier, and for some reason it kept rising for a little bit. I don't know. There's some... I guess there's some discreteness or analogness, whichever is the one that I keep forgetting. Which one is the one that's not, like, smooth, but with specific settings. Basically, like, this is the amount of strength you do when you press down in A, and if you let go earlier than it goes up the entire way, it still goes up the entire way, and I guess that must be what happened there. Weird. Still though, like, I guess you can't really lift the fish out of the water if it's too far, because the length or the angle or whatever is just... you cannot, you have to pull it closer first. But at like 10 feet, I don't know. I guess 10 feet would be quite far, I don't know. I'm not used to thinking in feet. Still though, it's quite hard to believe for me, who has not fished this way, that a fish can just freaking tear the fish line off because it's so strong, and that it can overpower me, a human being, with 2 arms to use for this, and a mechanism that was cleverly designed to work for the sole purpose of trapping the fucking fish. And still, does it really come down to this much effort in real life? I feel like every time I've seen a fishing video, it's just kinda over in 10 seconds at most. Ah, okay. I'm gonna ease off a little bit. Oh, no, 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 you fucking don't, you piece of shit. Come on. Stop, we know it's over. You're in the yellow, there is no chance. I wish this game used the mode 7 thing to rotate the fish between the 8 directions that it has by default. Could use a bit smoother animations, but yeah. Come on, I'm in the green as well, but I don't care. I will rest when I'm dead. This should be at least double digit. Oh, I'm satisfied with this. Is it exactly the same number as the previous one? Let me see, let me check. Yeah, wow, I have 2 fish that fill the... Actually, 4 of my fish have the... Huh, I have 2 15 and 4, and I have 2 10 and 4. I feel like my guy is a bit biased in some way. Holy shit, I'm ahead! But of course that's not gonna stay, because I guess the other fishers, they kinda spread their catches maybe more over the course of the day, but still, holy shit. Okay, actually no, I kinda want the fishing info back. Deep waters. I have just caught a fish in deep waters, so I guess I should go check somewhere else. I don't know. Is there any reason a fish would be at the dam in hot weather? Let me check. Well, I mean, let's throw the rod. I kind of wish we had an actual dam graphic here, but I guess actually wait, no, you... Ah, right. You know what? I understand why we don't have a dam graphic. We're on the other fucking side of it. I just fucking got it. Holy shit, it's so simple. We're in the lake which is made using the dam, so we are not gonna be facing the full like height of the dam head on. And we see it full height on the top down screen because of the perspective. We are looking from like below, slightly from the direction of below. I see, so I guess technically if I moved slightly farther it would be possible to just throw my lure over the dam and into the depth of the void. I'm gonna Google loons. Did I wanna... I feel like there was something I wanted to Google. Oh yeah, at some point I wanted to Google the difference. Oh, okay, catfish, I'm out here. I don't want to bother with these smaller bass and other impure fishes. But yeah, I wanted to Google the difference between cemetery and graveyard at some point before. And I feel like there was also something else I wanted to Google from the last fishing session. But I will try to remember to Google the loon. Okay, please don't be the one with the shitty small catfish. I want to catch something good from under the trees. Okay. Oh, what's that? That could be a pink grab, but actually I think it's not a bus. There's something different with it. No, it's a bus! It's a bus, and it's a big bus. Okay. Might not be quite as big as the previous big ones, but... Where is it gone? Oh, it's coming after me! It's coming after me. Ah! What? Try again. What? Oh no, it settled down. Or, no, it doesn't settle down, I forget. It just kind of wiggles about and then tries again. Come on, you know you want it. Or you don't? I realize we're getting a bit close to the boat. Well, you know what? If you want to be that way, fuck it, I'm just gonna rethrow. And for sake of diversity, I'm gonna use the purple drink again. Nope. When the lure goes into that slightly denser tile, I'm always afraid I'm just gonna snag it. Because that's what happens sometimes. Okay. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Ooh. Look here, big boy. This is a purple thing with hair. No? Well, this just proves that diversity doesn't work. Let's stick to red crankbait for now. Dip. Actually, should I be using black in the bright sun in the middle of the day? I guess it did go for the red one, so there's no real reason to not use the red one. Wow, that landed right in its face. Might not be interested. Oh no, it is. Okay. I better set the hook immediately. Not let it do the weird thing again. I know you're coming. I know you're coming. This is like that Yeti in that snowboarding game. Or skiing or whatever it was. Yeah, there we go. Wow, this fish is weak. Nah. Second wind. Well, I mean, champion, it's all part of fishing. You gotta seduce them first. Then catch them. And then use them. And abandon them where I found them. Use them for my own profit, no less. Really, fishing is a lot like life. In many ways. It should be obvious, I shouldn't have to elaborate further on that statement. Yeah! For example, when someone is jumping, you better let go of all the buttons. Come on, 3 feet! Sure, I can take it out, like, lift it out of the water at 3 feet. From my boat. I guess maybe the graphic of the hand getting the fish is maybe just slightly abstract, and it's not me reeling the fish right under my boat and then reaching in. Then again, I think the fish, the hand does go into the water when it grabs the fish. So I don't know. Aren't you meant with fish like this, with like the real type of rod? Aren't you meant to like lift it up? In the end, or is it with the non-reeling fishing rods that you lift them up? I forget which type of rod you use in Zelda already. Yeah. Stop doing that. I mean, keep doing that. You're gonna go into the yellows in no time. Okay, enough risk taking. Come on now. Come on now. This is too far. 70 feet away. This is just outrageous. Ah. And just think, this is nothing compared to the third lake and the giant fish in there. Probably shouldn't be hyping it up that much. But I remember back in the day when I played this as a child, when the largest fish jumps out the water, that's fucking scary looking. No! No, 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 no. Okay, phew. I don't care that I'm in the green, at least the fish didn't wiggle off. That is the most heartbreaking thing that can happen in this game. 20 minutes of doing this shit, and then the fish decides like, oh, I feel like leaving. Excuse me. Because unless you gigantically fuck up, you can't really lose immediately after this much time. You just kind of slowly whittle down and bit by bit you're closer to success. But then it can decide, you know what, no, I've had enough, and just kind of leave. Ugh. Okay, I should rest a little bit. There we go, now I'm stronger. There we go, all my power. Just little suggestions. Come here. Come here. How the fuck, like... Yeah, this... The states that they are in regarding being pullable or not pullable do not at all correspond to the amount of strength the indicator says they're putting in this relationship. Because I can pull them back, right? Well, I could before as well, at this strength, but it was half the bar and I couldn't do anything. That is... weird. Sarcastic fringe head. I first read that a sarcastic finger head, and that just seemed like a maneuver more than a fish name. But you know, I'm IRL fish. There's plenty of scary motherfuckers deeper in the sea, ocean especially. I'm plenty scared of fish as it is already. You know what? Even the freaking like basic fish can be drawn in a very sinister way. There is a image in this manual that I hope to at some day present, where the fish is like hiding under some root and just kind of looking at the bait sailing above it, not interested because it's too lazy and big and fat and in the shade. And that fish just looks fucking spoopy. Maybe I'll pull off my webcam and try to show that page. It's probably not gonna be enough resolution and light. Okay, now I'm just dominating this fish. Yeah. There we go, finally. But why would they name a fish sarcastic though? That is just weird. Does it look particularly sarcastic? Oh shit, this bass is crap. Why did I even spend so much time on it? It's just big enough to move your ranking up and then I don't even keep it. Wow. Wow. Whatever. Let's do some timber again. I guess at least that fish got me some closer to my next level up. Yep. Let's see. I think I already caught something amongst the underwater trees before, but that doesn't really mean anything other than it's possible. Okay, there is a small thing sitting there, which I'm not interested in, so I'm using this map thing to skip to the middle quicker. Speedrun strats here. And going... I have yet to watch the Super Black Bass speedrun that apparently exists, but someday I will, because I'm curious Probably doesn't have commentary in it, but still. Would be interesting. Okay, are you a bass or are you some pink shit? Or even worse, some green non-bass shit. Okay, that guy might be a bit too far for the crankbait. Let's go try rubber jig again. Okay, there we go. No? Not doing anything for you then. Damn. Even the invitingly vibrating rubber jig isn't doing anything for that fish. Shall I try spinnerbait? Reel the line in slowly while doing left and right. Well, also the wind is gone. That is good. I can throw the shit farther then. Huh! Huh! This weird amalgamation of parts. Let's see how it works. Doesn't do shit. Also, I didn't throw it far enough. Now screw the experimental lures. I will only try the stuff that I'm not sure about when I am secure in my winning positions and just wasting time leveling up. Okay, this should be plenty far. 75, that's good. Come on. Surely that was interesting looking. Rise from your grave. Maybe that fish is dead. Yeah, okay. No luck today. Well, actually plenty of luck today, but not in this spot. Let me... I'm gonna ignore the fish finder because it's showing small fish. Let me try the house looking place again. And it is showing a big fish on the fish finder, so could mean something. Okay, first the right. Man, not even maximum bar and 72 feet deep. Or far, I guess. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna skip over everything and see. There was something in there. Some deep swimming fish. Actually, it might be worth scouring the left side as well. Because there could be another one. That one was swimming, it was not lying in wait. So there should be another one somewhere lying in wait. Maybe not. Well, left side it isn't. And by that I mean the left side of the big zoom level, whichever this one is. Let's cast under the relic there on the shore. Yep. How the fuck is this 67 and the one that had a smaller bar was 72? Nothing is consistent in this game. Everything is just measuring by the eye, however it's called in English properly. Yeah, this is just crabfish. But it wants me nonetheless. I don't want it though, so fuck it. I want 5 15s, so I'm not gonna waste my time on small fishes for now. I guess the different house areas are different because I didn't catch something last time also at the first I tried and then went to the second and that was different. There was an actual house there and not the weird thing that I saw in the previous area. So let's see. I think the house was like the first real big lucky fish. I could have returned. Actually, this doesn't look like a house. Maybe it's the other part. Okay, there's some small shadow in there. Oh shit, I accidentally, by reflex, fast forwarded a little bit. Well, now this is not a legal speedrun. Oh well. Okay, still crabfish in here. Give me a house. Actually, I think the house was in this different place on the main map. I think it was closer to that weird plateau looking thing, where I also caught another fish. $75. Come on, give me a house now. I mean, more of this weird ridge. Yeah. Slightly annoying part about the physics in this game is that you cannot slide along obstacles on top of them, because when you, for example, as this bait, when you reel in, this bait sinks, and if it sinks onto the top of some sort of thing in the water, it it just gets stuck on it until you let go and it rises back up. So yeah, I think last time I actually got some success around this. Still open water, but whatever. Actually, yeah, this might not be deep enough. Oh, but this is a different background, so yeah, this must be a different location. Wonder how that all was distributed. Why the same tiles correspond to different backgrounds and locations in here. Okay, there might be a couple tires here, but otherwise empty. Let's see the right side, actually the complete right side. Also, that splush sound seems like it's way too loud for this tiny thing that is actually landing in the water. Wow, this place is just empty. There's some rocks, but that is it. You know what? I will chance it. How about the middle? Maybe there's something in the middle. No? Some more rocks, no fish though. I guess I got to move to the deeper areas, but the only deeper areas are the trench, and haven't I got there? I guess I mean there's also just shaded areas as well. Too bad this buoy thing isn't actually like a hot spot of any sort. Should I try the rocks? I guess I might as well. I don't feel like I would win if I went in right now, but I don't quite feel the same pressure as before. I feel like I need one or two more, like 15 fishes, and I should be fine. Of course, that doesn't mean I'm gonna just give up if I get that. Okay, that's one of the locations where I got big fish before. However, that one is crap and tiny. So maybe different side. Whoop. Whoop. Should be enough. Okay, that's a slightly larger one. I don't think it's the largest type, but it could be worthwhile catching. I think it's the exact same one that I caught before. Or maybe I didn't catch it and the little one got me. In any case, finally more fishing. Hopefully it's at least stays in my box. Actually, that box has a specific name for it. Some weird thing like life pool. Because it's for, or life box or something like that, because it's for keeping the fish alive. Is it possible to like coerce fish into multiplicating more? Because I feel like the rules about letting the fish back in the water are kind of... It just produces more careful fish that's gonna be more annoying to catch later. And surely fishermen won't more fish easier, not challenge. Fishing isn't about the challenge. Fishing out is about luck and satisfaction of finding something where you think it should be. It's very simple human pleasure. Okay, that is dangerously close. I'm just gonna put my hands up for a second. Okay, that was not enough time. Yeah. There's the loon, apparently. Duh. In some way, this kind of almost reminds me of lowering your shield in Dark Souls to let your stamina regen faster, because the line tension goes down faster if you're not trying to reel down. Like so. Do the fishermen actually like feel the tension of the line quite with this precision? Didn't. I mean, the game, I guess, should be based on reality, but... I'm not sure how much abstraction I expect out of an SNES game. Ooh, Jesus. Okay, it's starting itself out. Good. As far as I can tell, the difference in color, triangle colors between us, means the speed, like some sort of multiplier of the speed by which I'm dragging the fish down. Ugh! I don't know if it ever tires out in terms of not being able to fucking pull me off 50 feet like this. Kinda weird how, I suppose, the mechanics of the fishing feel. Like it's different states, different stats, for different behaviors and all that. I'm gonna press 3 buttons to reel in now, because I really want to have this done. I'm hoping for a 15. Come on. I cannot tell if this is the largest graphic we've seen so far, or if it's a step below that. Actually, I feel like we've seen bigger. But it's probably still worthwhile. I can freaking get it. There we go. Let me see how much. In before 7, no? Okay. Oh, well. It's not a 15, but it's more than 10. That's good. It's good. Okay. Tried it on the rocks. Let's try it in the abyss. And I don't mean this little dinky small abyss. I mean the proper abyss. Here by the timber. Actually, the fish finder is showing me small fish, but you know what? I'm gonna just not be afraid of the fish finder stats and just go. Ah, interesting. Oh shit, it's a small crab catfish there. Well, I know I'm pulling out immediately. No, champion, can the line really be easily broken by just pulling too hard on the fish when it's also pulling? I feel like that is a bit of an exaggeration. Surely, like, proper lines are strong. Or they have to make them weaker just to make them thin enough to be inconspicuous for fish. What, are you gonna tell me there is nothing in this hole? Wow, BS. Okay, well I guess I might as well fish in the area with a small shitty catfish. Maybe I'll get rid of it or something, just catch a small one. Man, that bus is fucking tiny. I don't even want to bother with it. No, screw this. I'm moving to a different abyss or something else. I guess the fish finder did show shitty fish, so maybe it does influence your actual outcome. Okay, that is bizarrely enough showing a large fish near the surface in a really deep area. I don't know how much I trust it, but let's see. At some point I should return to the dock as well, because I think I never actually tried the right portion of... Oh, another big one. Cool. I never actually tried the rightmost portion of the dock area, because I know the large fish is in the left part, near the actual dock. There we go. Oh! So, Champion, are you perhaps suggesting that when this, like, line tension goes up high enough, that doesn't mean the line is destroyed. It means just the fish fucking tears off through the cheek of the hook and escapes that way. Because I always thought this meant just the line was tearing. I didn't pay attention to exactly the precise wording they might have used in the manual, but I feel like there was the word snap in there at some point. Also, do they really jump out of the water with the angry face like that? Ay ay ay. Oh, straight up snaps the hook off. That's cool as well. Yeah, I guess that makes more sense than the freaking line snapping. I can see that happening. Oh boy, I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm not even looking at the tension. Fish is going in circles there. I feel like I've seen bass. I don't think I, like, caught one. Though we might have caught one during, like, the one time we actually did fish with actual fishing rods and not just bashing them with pedals, but I feel like that was some sort of... It was, first of all, I think it had red in it, so it maybe was a different type of bass, not green or black or anything. And it was freaking tiny. Didn't really fight or anything. Man, you know what? I kind of want to fish. I just want to experience setting the hook sometime. But I don't think we have anything for fishing. Not any tool. And we don't really even have places where I don't really want to fish. Like, there are places, right? 10 minutes walking from my house, there's a series of ponds where you can pay for some time fishing, but I really don't care about just fishing at a, like, tourist spot where everyone does it with thousands of people. Well, not thousands, but, like, you know, a dozen people dotting the shore of a small puddle, and also to pay for the privilege. But, you know, it's probably difficult nowadays to find some sort of body of water that would have fish in it but wouldn't be monetized in some way. Yeah. Because every significant body of water, there's gonna be some bastard with money who's gonna zone it away and build to reel in a fish. Or is this an exaggerated version of the process? Do you really have to, like, go and go and go at it? What? Dead? It's not dead on my end, I'm not even dropping any frames. Oh, no, 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 no. Rip! 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 The fish got away, oh well. Dang. Well, okay. We gotta accept failures. I shall try timber right near. Ooh, didn't we have this shore without trees? I feel like this is a new background. Also, on the YouTube page I can still see the stream, so it shouldn't be dead.
Yeah, I'm just checking and it seems to be working.
Okay, cool. Well, champion, if you missed it, that fish just kinda decided to leave, so now I'm trying for another one. But I was in the middle of asking if it really does take this long to like tire out a fish and slowly get it into the... Oh, this is catfish. I am out of here, I don't care about catfish. Get it in the position where you can actually like overpower it reliably. Or is it faster than this game would show? Where should I go? Well, I'm just gonna keep trying timber. What's the prognosis? Okay, that's big fish prognosis. I'm gonna take it. This background again. Well. Come here. Let there be a large fish that will accidentally immediately get caught. Hello, Roller. And I just accidentally woke up a large fish. Okay, cool. My prayers have been answered. There we go. Come on, come on. Eat me. Eat me. Yes! Immediately another fish. There we go. This one at the very least looks to be the biggest graphic. So it might be the biggest variation in this lake. Man, it's so cool to be able to fish in the open water type areas, because it was very restrictive back in the day, when I didn't think there would ever be any fish in the places that are not paired with a unique description and picture. And I just had to cycle between like 3 or 4 places in the lake. Now there are so many more options. Shit, well champion, that sounds exhausting. Aye aye aye. I probably would rather fish for small fish that doesn't fight back. For me, it's enough to just, you know, be in a water area because it's pretty, and just for there to be a fish in there is already good enough for me, even if it's small shitty fish. And if one actually fucking gets interested in whatever I'm putting on my hook and bites, well, that is exceptional. I'm satisfied with the rest of the day. I believe, I mean, I would be if I went fishing and that happened. Come on, 2 feet. Surely I can reach with a stick and beat it to death. This game should have guns. Imagine what I could do with a sniper rifle. Especially since the biggest fish aren't even moving targets. Let's go, let's go. Yes, okay. Against all odds and all logic, somehow I was able to pull that fish from that far. 50 almost feet far. And it's an alright fish. Cool. Let's check our overall rankings at this point. Last time the competitors had like freaking 29. Ah. Actually, yeah. So here everyone is catching up to me. I barely moved up. I think I had 61 or something when I last checked. Well, might be close in the end, but you know, it is close to the end of the day, kind of, sort of. So maybe they won't really get much more than this. Of course, I'm gonna keep fishing because I want at least one more than 10 fish. care. There's small crab. I'm not interested in that. I would be if I had like 5 15s, but for now I guess I shouldn't be bothering just to catch everything to level up faster. Because I seem to be doing alright with the biggest fish. I should be capable of reeling in the net. Oh, well. There we go. Finally this happens. I should be able to handle the biggest fish in the next lake. What the fuck? Well, at least I didn't lose my lure this time. That place is dangerous. There we go. There better be an important fish in here. Huh. Doesn't actually seem like it. I might have missed something big in the upper... Which one is it? Left corner. I'm gonna cast again, but it seems like maybe there won't be big fish in here this time. Okay, didn't get snagged. I wonder if the lake is called Clear Lake because it doesn't have a lot of weed and reeds and weird shit just covering it like the mountain lake did. The next lake, the third lake, has a shit ton of lily pads. That's so cool. That's really, I really like the next lake. I don't remember any of the backgrounds in it though, but I think it's my favorite lake, if I remember everything correctly. Okay, let's try the dock, because why not? Where is the goddamn... Are there docks in the third lake, I wonder? Because I remember an L-shaped dock. Okay, I'm gonna cast in this half. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be funny, and I'm gonna try to bounce my fish off that rock, just to show how it looks. Boom. There we go. That's a bit amusing, because it shouldn't really jump that high, I imagine. Okay, I see something large moving, weirdly enough. Ah, it probably isn't bass. Actually, it might be bass, but like a small one. And that's a catfish? Yeah, that's a catfish. Fuck that. Okay. At the very least, I take this to mean that there are fish in the dock, so... Actually, what if I just cast under the wooden part? Is it gonna have a different area? Holy shit! I don't think I've ever seen the dock part of this in this lake. And there's not a catfish. Screw that noise. I feel like there... I mean, the dock in the first lake was halfway broken. I guess there must be a dock in the third lake then, because I definitely know there's an L-shaped dock somewhere. Or maybe you just approach this one from like a different angle. Weird. Well, you know what, let's just do the default. Actually, wait a second. There we go! This is the L-shaped dock. This is the one I think that is notorious for having a cool fish at the very, like, top, where I cannot possibly have enough time to attract it before I have to lure my lure in, or reel my lure in a little bit more. Ah, well, there's a big fish. I might try the rubber jig if this doesn't work out, but it worked out. Okay, cool. Holy shit. Am I gonna catch the big fish at the L-shaped dock finally? That's been my dream for like 10 years. Come on. Yes. And immediately it pushes me into the dock. And I shouldn't be reeling in right now, because if this was the rocks, I would already have my line snagged. But I guess now I should just wait for the fish to jump a bit or something to reset the state. Or this is gonna be the answer to Hippocat's question way early in the sim about whether the fish can truly get stuck forever due to a glitchy routine. You know what, reeling in is pointless right now. Unless it isn't, I don't know. Maybe the fish needs to feel the opposition to change his behavior. Mostly I'm just relying on it to jump and therefore reset its behavior a little bit. Meanwhile, I guess I might as well chew on something. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe I won't catch this fish after all. Oh! Did we just move or... I looked away for a second, it felt like we just moved a little bit. Let me check on YouTube. Hmm. Well, this is... Yeah, I guess we can get stuck. There's your answer, Hypocat. I guess we can get stuck forever. Under specific circumstances. Drought. Well, at the very least... At the very least, I always have the option to suicide. Now, question is... I'm pretty sure the fish isn't gonna be there anymore, but... Is a different fish gonna be there still? Just for science sake.
I know I want to suicide whenever I'm fishing.
Okay. I think it's gonna be just empty here. Yeah, well... As I said, we have to be ready to accept failure. Well, let's see if there's gonna be fish still in the rocks. Or if they just moved on from this place altogether. Oh, there's some bass in here. Might be a bigger one. Yeah, there's a bigger one slightly closer. I should be able to avoid the small one if I am smart about it. This lure should be able to completely pass undetectable by the shitty fish because it kinda requires to sink a little bit before. Or I guess not, no, it doesn't work that way. I was hoping it needs to sink and wiggle a little bit before getting the fish attention at all, but I guess not. I guess it can just kinda notice me. Oh no, it's pink shit. Screw that. I'm leaving. I don't want pink shit. Let's try this side of the rocks. Could be a different area. But she... There are smaller fish, they're already different. The big fish are always here, but this time it's just kinda crap. Well, okay. You found out something about the docks, but it didn't really help. Where should I go now? Where should I go now? Where should I go now? I shall go just to the abyss. Man, there's that big fish taunting me on the fish finder. Fuck you! I'm gonna go to the abyss and I'm gonna go back to the rocks. On the right of me right now, because I feel like we haven't been there in a while. It might be deep enough in there. Yeah, the pink fucker, yes. Pink fucker aka rainbow trout. We also have bluegills and northern pikes. I don't think we've seen a northern pike yet, but I think they appear in the third lake. Bluegills, interestingly enough, like we haven't seen bluegills in this one, but we have seen plenty of them. It's the really fat ones that aren't actually fat. They're actually pretty thin, but they are like tall or vertically stretched. So when they're diagonally positioned or horizontally, you see them as fat. I've seen plenty of them and rainbow trouts in the mountain lake. And in this lake, yes. In this lake, it's catfish and rainbow trouts, but so far no bluegills. So interesting. I didn't remember that there was like fish distribution. Where the heck did we see the tire on the bottom of the floor? I kind of want to go back there. Maybe it was in some of the rock areas. And I haven't been by the actual like straight up timber in a while. Let's go there as well. Also, so I'm gonna keep using my most reliable lure until the end. Then again, the rubber jig, the purple rubber jig sometimes seems to work much faster and easier than this one, but who knows. Okay, this looks interesting. A large rock. Let's zip past all this. That's some small shit. I don't want that small shit, and if it's sitting, I don't think there can be more than one sitting fish in one area, so I shouldn't have to check the right side of that. So let's check the right side of this. Zoom level 1. Let us see. Well, there's a rock. There's another catfish. Okay, well, I'm leaving this. Timber it is then. This is where I caught my first large fish. I remember it well. Man, it's an exceptionally nice weather today here. Didn't even get foggy or rainy like the first lake. I hope one of these lakes is just overcast throughout. Okay, that's catfish, and the shitty small one at that. I'm leaving this. How about this part? This is gonna be different. Now it would have been cool if the crabfish that doesn't count towards my weight, if it gave me like more experience for catching it than the small bass and stuff. Because at least then there would be an incentive, but right now there's 4 types of fish in the game that are completely useless. Just to ignore. Okay, so weirdly enough there's just no fish in here. I guess it's too shallow maybe in here for anyone. At this point though, shouldn't they be heading back towards shallow parts now? Or is it considered like 3 or 2 or 4 when it's evening and then the fish are going back? Hmm. Right, how's my stat? Might be that they won't actually catch up to me in here, but that thing is not reliable. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna be a rebel and cast in the most bland spot possible. I have yet to determine if these rocks are generic type of location or if they are unique type. I guess generic because they are repeated somewhat evenly and often don't have any fish in them. Oh, there's... Oh! Okay, this one could be good. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Haha! Another pink shit. God damn it. Just baited. Ah, well, at least I know that there can be big fish in the middle of nowhere. Man, someone either private messaged me or mentioned me, pinged me in Discord. I wonder what's that all about. Ah, there was a fish, there was a fish, there was a fish. I don't know what fish it was, but it was a fish and it was mildly big and it was lying in the dirt, so might be a good one. Man, I'm just... For some reason I'm reminding myself of Dr. Wilhelm Strauss or whatever. This is a good one. Come on, don't be a pink shit. Be a bus. Yes, a large bus. I like large bus and I will not deceive you, my sibling. This could be my last worthy bus for today. Let's make it count. Hopefully it won't get stuck on the tree stumps. At the very least, when the obstacle has a depth to it, means the fish can't just fuck surface and get unstuck. That dock, however, that is especially weird because, like, I guess my line shouldn't be able to get through because it doesn't go through the dock, so the fish wouldn't be able to get under the dock. I guess that makes a bit of sense. Why I can't really get under the dock. But it should be able to drag me under the dock and, like, have it be especially dangerous on my line or something like that. Like, if it drags me under the dock from above in such a way that my line wraps around it, that probably should, like, cost me the line eventually or snag it or something. This game needs to be more hardcore. Maybe it doesn't. Yeah, oh, okay. I take that back. I'm scared. This whole thing feels especially close to like a flatlining monitor in terms of nerves and scariness. And tragedy. Okay, come on, fish. Just be nice to me. Ah, fucking... Fish are evil. Who the hell wants to leave that much that they deny me the pleasure of catching them? Utter scum. They don't even die, like, surely by now they should know that they don't die. All the fish that we let go after every tournament, they should come back and say, hey, it's actually like... Shit! Holy shit, that was bad. Like an exciting trip. Paid all expenses. In a luxurious hotel box. For a medical... like a complimentary medical... checkup, weigh-in and whatnot. Then you get congratulated and complimented on your looks and let go back to your children and husband. But I guess fish aren't adventurous. Hey, they don't want that. That doesn't sound appealing to them. Oh, fuck you. Just let it go. I'm playing a dangerous game here. I shouldn't be pulling when my line tension is at half. In some way, I think gameplay-wise, I don't know about the fourth lake. I have yet to do that properly. But I feel like in the third lake, despite it being my favorite lake and the coolest, biggest fish, yeah. I feel like with that type of fish, this drags on even longer, and that is a bit too long. And gameplay-wise, I feel like this lake is probably the optimal one, where the fish are still challenging, but not like tediously so. Well, I guess maybe that's the like way a fishing game increases difficulty, just requires more endurance out of you, just keep through all this for 20 minutes and hope and pray that your fish doesn't just magically snap off your hook and or just leave. I wonder if the bigger fish, I don't know if like their jumping is more dangerous in terms of how fast it increases the tension. Probably there's no difference, but who knows. Still, at the very least, you know what could have been a cool element if I could have more control towards moving the fish left and right during all this? and if I had to avoid things that I could snag my hook on. Actually, the hook is in the fish, I guess it wouldn't really snag there, but still. Because that would be more gameplay. Still though, this is like, by all means, this is completely fully realized gameplay, because there's like buttons I press and don't press, and I react to fast events that happen all the time, and I judge the situation. It's not particularly complex, but it's a legit game at the very least. Okay, can I do? No, I cannot. Of course I cannot. I'm in the green already. In the salad. My turn, motherfucker. Let's go. Arr, arr, arr. When is the fish gonna start tiring out? This is one freaking endurable fish. Or, no, that's not a word. Now if this was Zelda Breath of the Wild, I could just bomb the fucking fish. Or I could swim manually, just catch them with my hands. Because I'm wearing like the stealth suit and it works on the fish and butterflies and everything you can catch. Like that. Ah, shit. Yes, okay. Now, please be at least significant enough. Don't be like 8 or something weird. Oh, well, I mean it's not 15. But at least I don't have 10s anymore, so that's cool. What's my standing now? We're getting close to the end, but... Okay, I'm back in a bit of a lead. Well, I mean I was always in a bit of a lead, but... Now it's bigger. A bigger lead. It's warming up, are you serious right now? I feel like that tip is a bit out of date. Okay, there's a sitting small fish. Not interested in that. I bet the second half is gonna just have another shitty small catfish in it. But I should try. Hop, hop. Yep, there's the shitty small catfish. Man, that guy has been sitting there the whole day, not moving, just kind of wiggling in place like a doom monster. Who knows? Maybe there's stuff at the dam. Did I try the dam recently? I don't think I did. We go to the right, right, right. Wow, I didn't throw very far at all. Okay, there's some crappy catfish. Looks like it's sitting in place, so there's not gonna be a big fish sitting on here. I wonder if the other fish are less sensitive to the temperature. Like, it always says, "Oh, bus moves to deeper waters and the shade." I wonder if I can use that big catfish as an indication that bus is gonna be comfortably resting in shallower waters now. No, that's a small catfish. Holy shit. There's so much catfish in this lake, it's ridiculous. It's not even worth trying to catch them to clear space for the other fish to spawn here. Okay. Where have I not been in a while? I guess probably still the abyss is my top option. Though I do kind of want that to find that tire again. That was a very unique place that I don't remember ever seeing. Whoop. It might have been in one of the smaller abysses, or in the plateau. You know what? It could have been on the plateau. I don't think I tried the plateau at all recently. After this, I'm going straight to the plateau. I guess I could try some of the houses again, because I don't think we caught big fish there the second time. Actually, we might have. My memory is going, let's just say. I'm an old man. Buried my bone, or whatever, from Alice Madness Returns. What's the phrase? I don't remember, whatever, who cares. There seems to be some sort of landscape variation here, going by the brightness. But no fish. Use a fucking fish! Okay. Going to the plateau. Where the hell that is. Another one really shallow big fish for some reason. Okay, I'm in the middle of the plateau. Consider open water. Another generic style. Like it shouldn't be all this, because I remember a plateau being something and having something interesting in it at some point. Oh, there's some rocks. Oh, I think the tires are in this area. Let's see, give me a tire. No? There we go, there's the tire. Yes! I might even have more time to see the second tire before the catfish catches me. Go away! There's the second tire, or... no, that's a barrel. Go away, you goddamn fool. This is a large barrel drum, and another tire. Cool. Well, at least I saw that. That was worth it. Let's go to the nearby houses again. Fishfinder found something. I wonder if that plateau is just like a big trash pile, like a landfill almost. Kinda weird, like, would they... I wonder, would people flooding a valley like this, would there be any good reason for them to like clean it out of toxic materials first, or does it not really matter? Okay, no big fish on this half. Man, this is just the same. Or is it? I don't know. Huh? You know what? Screw it, let's get this one. Might shuffle some fish around. Come on, aren't you interested? A small fry. At the very least, this should be easy for fast leveling. Yeah, look at that tiny piece of shit. Man, it's a strong tiny piece of shit though. Surely, like, fish this small at this point shouldn't really be a problem for me at all. Yeah, it tires itself out immediately. Holy shit, this is a waste of time. Now, how derisive is the description gonna be? You got a ranty bus! Yes, it's quite a ranty bus. Well, no luck with these houses. Where are the houses? I want the houses back. Are these the houses? Give me the houses. I guess I might as well check above. Check the upper pair of the short trees. There we go. English is hard. Find another ridge again. Where are all the houses? Where did I find that goddamn house last time? There was a good fish in there. And here it's all small crap. Give me a real big fish. I mean, I did say that last one might have been my last, but then again, we still have 2 hours left. Almost. Oh! Oh! God damn it. Ah, we might check the L dock. That guy could be back there. Yeah, that could be a good idea. I just want to find the goddamn house again. I don't think you were even here, champion, when I caught whatever fish near the first house. Gah. Well, I mean, this I wanted to do the trees, and I kind of want to do the potential houses over there, slightly below me. But ultimately, I'm gonna go to the L dock then. That's a good idea. I think I've caught some fish here and there, so that guy might have reset. Kinda hate to like think of this game in such, oh, you fat or you boss? You kinda look short and fat, but you never know. Let me pull out my rubber jig. Yeah, but how do you
get arrested for doing that in public?
yeah, well, I mean, this is not Saints Row, but how do you decide when to post like an emoji in my chat?
It's completely random.
Ah, that's disappointing. I was hoping there would be some sort of algorithm behind it. Sophisticated logic. Okay, this fucker is just not interested, not into it at all.
Logic and sophisticated does not apply to me in any way.
Right, well, okay. Let's try the crankbait again, but this time I know he's there, so I'm gonna approach him all quiet, like from above. Already doing the jig. Yeah? Might not even be a boss. I feel like this is not actually a boss. Oh, there we go. Oh shit, it's a boss. Post fish and chat quickly for luck. There should be fish there, right? Oh, this could be a big one. I better not run out of time whilst I'm in the middle of trying to reel in this fucker. I'm still unsure if the time actually passes, because when we started I got to the... Oh, holy shit, that's a lot of fish. Thank you, Hippocat. That's almost as much as we had. Oh, right. Well, no thanks to you, Hippocat, and thank you, champion. I guess I saw that little cat that also was from champion there, and I for some reason thought, hey, that must be Hippocat. But yeah, that's almost as much as we had in our chests in Minecraft.
Champion is still my internet identity.
Yeah, he's non-personing you, Hippocat. Cat emojis, you have claimed the cat emojis on YouTube chat. And I have claimed the skulls and that weird head thing that crashed your stream once. And I think Hazmati also claimed some type of face. I think it was like the devil face or something.
Where do you even get that weird face thing?
It's somewhere like around travel, I think. It's like a monument of some kind, consider. Oh, just 10. Shit, this is... Wow, this doesn't even give me anything. Crap. Disappointment. Well, more time to go to the L-Dock. But first, possible houses. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna experiment. So, 250, 250. I'm gonna remember the time each time I throw my thing. Oh, there's houses. There we go, there we go. There's houses. Cool. And there's a fish, but it's a small one. Or, I mean, medium one, I guess. And there's a catfish. Damn it. Okay, so 250. Does it advance? Still 250. 251.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that's my head. Didn't crash anything though. Only I can do it. And only once apparently. Damn it, no houses on the right side, but maybe there'll be a fish in here. Oh, what the fuck is that? Well, I mean, there's a small fish, but there's also like the one patch of reeds or whatever that is in this entire goddamn lake. Holy shit. Okay, let's see if the L-Dock is available on this side. Because surely there won't be two separate dock areas, depending on how you... Holy crap! There's really like... yeah. You see, from this side you start like on the rocks, you move the left, there's the dock. But if you come from that side, I wonder if the bottom... No! No, 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 no. Don't go the way in yet. Come from this side. You start right by the dock, and you move to the left, and there's the L-Dock. Let's go. Give me a good throw. Whoa. Give me a good toss. Very good toss. Oh. I am afraid it's completely empty. I think my suicide just made this into some sort of like place of ill omen where fish dare not go. Well, I might as well try the other sections of the dock. There's a shitty catfish. I'm skipping past all that crap. Let's get a sick jump. Oh, I didn't get a jump somehow. There's a medium fish, but it's moving. So there's still place for a large fish to be resting. There we go, there's a large fish resting. Okay, reliably. The docks are a great place, it looks like. I'm gonna quickly put something in my mouth. Oh. Maybe I should be using the rubber jig to bypass the small fish. No, it's a purple fucker. Damn it. Man. Someone just should exterminate all the non-bass fish.
You're literally fish Hitler Antroid.
Yes. Only bass matters. Rainbow fuckery doesn't matter. And catfish. Like that fucker. I hate you! You're combining the worst thing with one of the best things. But that was the dock area. I was about the rock area. Okay, some medium. This will be a freaking pink fucker again, isn't it? It's gonna be the copy of that other side of the dock. Oh no, it's a bus! Ah, ha ha ha! Shit, and I forgot to look what time it was. Hippogate, can you rewind on YouTube and tell me what time it was right before I cast this last line?
F. Give me a moment. You mean like on the map screen, the boat, right?
Yeah, where I was throwing the thing. Right as it was landing, what time it was. And I do mean the last throw in between the rocks, not when I landed near the catfish. Yeah.
305, probably.
Alright, well, now's the time to settle this once and for all. After I'm done with this fish, I'm gonna finally know if time advances during this phase.
That was like 2 minutes ago, right?
Well, probably not that much, but... I'ma rewind myself, I guess.
I'm looking. It was 307.
Oh, okay.
Some throw.
And it was definitely the last throw, right? In between the rocks, in the middle.
Yeah, I see some rocks.
Because there were rocks when I landed by the catfish and there was a dock in there as well. And that's not the last throw. It should be only rocks.
Oh, I guess there is a dock. It's really difficult to rewind illegal on YouTube. Oh, fuck it, you know what? I don't care.
I care. Come on. Or you can
Give me
just...
better tools for rewinding then.
You can just rewind slightly ahead and then wait it out. Shit. Well, there was the thing that I talked about by... Yeah, okay, 317. Let me just pause and rewind on my own. Actually, it rewinds by very little increments. I don't know what you're even talking about here. Look at this. I need to, like, tap left furiously. Okay, this is the dock. Now it's me quickly luring it
The
in.
dock at 307, right?
Yeah, okay, so now that I'm throwing here, it was, yeah, 307 was the correct one actually, and it's in the middle of all the rocks. So time does pass, because 10 minutes, I was doing that fish for 10 minutes, and then it clipped me into a rock and lost me my lure. Well, shit. I guess I'm going to the rocks. So why not? That was like, I feel, a part of me kind of feels like I have the right to rewind my emulator because that was bullshit. But I also accept that it might not be a glitch. Because like it doesn't happen always when the fish puts you into some obstacle. So it has to have been programmed like specifically maybe. Oh, that, no, those fish are small. And again, I didn't see any fish lying motionlessly, so there might be a bigger one. No? No, I guess not. It's kind of strange, I guess, since this is a fresher lake, there's no vegetation on it. It's kind of strange how the mountain... I guess no, it's not really strange, but you know, the lake that is advertised as, hey, volcanic mountain, rocky, that had so much vegetation on it. In the first one, but the third one is gonna be like vegetation central. So they actually like cared about making it less repetitive by alternating between styles of environment. Okay, you are small. Should I care about this fucker? Might not even be a bus. You know what? No, I don't care. It's deciding to fuck around. I'm not gonna go along with it. Ah, there's one more inexplicable large fish near the surface. I'm gonna do this weird, like, not quasi, Nega Peninsula here. What if it's a unique spot? Who knows? $3:32 in the meantime. Time is running short. I probably won't catch another like 15 weighing fish, so I might have to accept. Oh! No, this looks like a catfish or some shit. This doesn't look like a bass. Or I don't know. Might be a pink fucker. I think, yeah, I think that's a pink fuck. Yep. It's got a slightly stabbier nose, I think. Slightly flatter nose on the diagonal rim. But they did look a bit unique, so maybe this side is also unique now? No, it doesn't look like it. Damn it. Why does lake gotta be populated with so much crap? Okay, I haven't done any of the smaller gaps in a while, like this one, and I think there's another one near some timber. Fire up. Okay, there is a something. That doesn't look like a bus. That's probably another pink fuck. Yeah, it looks like a pink fuck. But I've been wrong before. Yep. Not today though, not today. Well, at least it's a unique area, so I might have some luck on the opposite side. Under the relic again. And the UFOs above it. Yeah. Well, this is the blendest zoom level 2 area officially in the entire lake. Well, just one good lure. Or I might have to resort to frigging Oh crap! Someone's ahead of me. Shit, I might... Well, actually, like, I have to place in top 3, right? So... Also, those numbers maybe are not entirely reliable. But that is a bad sign. Might lose this one, but on the other hand, we might not. Hope is alive, though. Hope is alive. And I didn't have any time for, like, leveling up, grinding on the small fish. Which I guess is good, because it would have been boring. Though this is uncomfortably close. I hope those, like, estimates are wrong and I end up still the first. At the very least, I'm pretty certain they're not gonna jump ahead again, like that. Yeah, that's gonna be a colored fish. Fish of color, I don't want that. Those results that they have right now is probably the final ones. Is gonna lock on that. Does it say anything about going... Yeah, return to the shallow areas in the evening, so might be something in the timber, maybe? Man, I have just like 40 minutes, that's not a lot. I don't think I have time for more than one fish at this point. Unless they get caught like immediately by some luck. Yeah, that's a mediocre one. I'm gonna skip it. The last time I think there was just nothing in here, but this time there's a big fish. Okay. Be like a 25-pound fish, please. I beg of you. Also, don't glitch me into... Oh, no! No, no, no! You get fucked! Yes! No fuckery on the last fish. If, legit, like, straight up, if the small fish had caught me there, or I caught the small fish, I would just cut the line. I don't want to waste any time on that crap right now. Weight is all that matters. I need more total weight. I mean, I don't think I lose anything but like satisfaction if I come in the first 3 because that's the qualifier. I don't need to win completely, but after the glorious win on the first leg, I'm kinda spoiled on that front. Ah! Can I not make like some inhuman effort? I guess now it depends less on my strength and more on the fish, like on the strength of my equipment. And again, why does it matter then that I level up? Surely, like, if you're pulling strong enough for your equipment to break and the fish to snap off, if you are stronger physically after that, it wouldn't improve your chances, right? Man, this game is not entirely realistic. Ah, crap. Now that I know the time actually does go during this, I'm a bit worried about like the screen going red and it's saying, hey, you have lost 2 minutes to go back to the dock. Come on, 2 feet! Jesus Christ. If only I had longer arms. Or a wider boat. Come on, I don't care that I'm on the green. I'm gonna pull you in. It's the last thing I do today. Man, I am going in the yellow. That's depressing. Ah! Go, go, go! Come on. How long can this take? I mean, it does take very long, but when you're this close to being late... Yes! I might have time for another. Please be heavy. God damn it! God damn it! Well, at least I get level up. Oh, there we go. Only 26. You know what though? No, I don't know what I was going to say. I mean, I kinda know, but it's not a good thing either. Because I was going to say that if I lose, I think I keep my levels and I get to retry. Then again, I might actually get sent back to the first lake at this point. If I lose at this one. I guess if I lose, if I don't come in the first 3, I'm gonna play off camera and get to the third lake on my own. Okay, that's a small fish. I don't know if I want to, like... If I catch another large fish, if I want to keep reeling it in, because I might be late if I waste too much time with it. It's too bad I cannot look at my watch when I'm reeling fish in, because I could just cut the line at the last minute and hurry back to the dock. Oh, I think I saw a fish in there, but it was small. Roar. Ah, yeah, it's getting dark. Well, last throw at the timber right before the dock. With that one fish that glitched me into a rock, that took me 10 minutes. So with any luck I could catch a fish within 20 minutes. Realistically. But I don't think that'll happen, unfortunately. Oh well. Also, I'm just noticing, I think even the backgrounds here and the colors of like the water are darkening a little bit because it's evening. Come on, throw. There we go. Okay, last throw. If there's no super huge fish in here, I'm bailing. Going to the weigh-in. Okay. Time to face the music. What are the results? At the very least, in the third lake, I just need to be placed in the top 10, so that should be less nerve-wracking, maybe. You know what, actually? Another check. Yeah, I'm only like the second here. It's not reliable, but at the very least I could be in the third or so. Cool, okay. Fingers crossed. All these people judging me, mocking me. Okay. 70, 68, 65. I might beat 65. What's my shittiest fish? 12. If I have 5 of 12, I would have 60. So okay. I need some big increases. 12, 14, that's 26. This is like that game where 2 people have to like guess the most popular answers to the questions and get 200 points. 26. 40. No, 40. I guess I should beat 65 still. 54, yeah, there's no way my next fish is gonna be like 9 or 11. I should be in third at least. Look at the size of that ass. Oh, different sound bite even. Okay, so I should have like 60, maybe 8 as well. There's like the second place guy. 69, yes. Yes, that could be at the top.
Oh yes. 69.
Second place. So you know what? That was quite reliable. The rankings there. Huh, I guess it was straight up. Just I had 69 and he had 70. So Don Miller, you win this round, but at least I beat Clay Cooper and all those other losers. I'm a pro angler.
Do you have to make top 5 in order to pass?
Top 3. I won the second prize. And the password. So yeah, in the first two lakes you get you need to be top 3. In the third lake there's 3 rounds in there, and by total 3 rounds you need to be top 10. And on the fourth lake I don't even know what happens there. I've never even caught one fish. I never even saw one fish in the third lake. Or in the first lake, in the fourth lake. Welcome to the world of pro bass fishing. The goal is to place in the top 10 based on the best of 3 rounds and qualify rather to be in the Super Bass Championship. Round 1. So this is Lake Murphy. I'm not gonna read the description, that's for next stream. You can see it's divided into 3 parts. I don't remember which order we tackle the parts, but that's how it works. And yeah, there's the 21 top record bass for this lake. I'm gonna quick save here, and what I'm just like last time, I'm gonna just go to a place where I know might be a good fish and just try to show how the fish get in this lake. And I believe there's usually good fish in the reeds, lily pads, and generally in here. Lily pads, reeds, and also that gray thing in the bottom there I think is something, but maybe not. Let's see. Or maybe just in the lily pads. But either way... Oh shit, pencil bait or whatever this is. Well, I mean it's enough to look at the fish at least. Oh, I bounced on the lily pads like an idiot. Okay. Let's see, give me a huge fish. That's a small fish. Come on. Okay, since I'm not actually like playing, I'm gonna make use of emulator tools and bullshit. Shore reeds. This could be interesting. If I don't see one fast, I'm just gonna... You know what, no, shore reeds, I think I don't get good fish here. Let me move slightly away to the just reeds. Somewhere around here there's bamboo, and then again I guess this is kind of bamboo looking. Ah, pencil bait again. And the wind is hella strong in the direction of the side, which is disconcerting. I'm gonna have to correct all the time. Yeah, there's the bamboo. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Now I just need to actually put on a proper bait. I think that's the big fish for this lake. Yeah, look at that monster. I think that's the bigger one. Or a bigger one, I mean. And anything we've seen. Holy shit. Just check that out. I guess it wants to be prissy right now. What a piece of trash. Let me see about the purple jiggy wig or whatever it's called. Rubber jig. I'm gonna throw it slightly ahead so that I don't arouse suspicion. Man, I'm still looking at the way in on my YouTube replay there. Ah. Man, I've never been quite so slightly dissatisfied about placing not first than I have just been in this fishing game. What, you don't want a rubber jig? Well, okay. One way or another, we're seeing the jumping face of that fucker today, before I end the stream. Which is, like, in a couple minutes at most, but still. Oh wait, did I veer off from the reeds? Shit. How the fuck did that happen? Okay, let's go, come on. Spartak champion. It's going for me, it's coming for me. Yes, there we go, that's the giant fish. Let's see it jump, fella. Or you can just like get immediately caught or something, I guess. I just want to see the jumping face. Yeah! See how fucking huge that is? That is terrifying. That's like that fish in Yoshi's Island that eats you in 3-3 or whichever level it was. Okay, well, we've seen enough. So this is gonna be our starting point. Next stream, next fishing. There's lots of weeds, leads, lily pads, reeds, shore reeds, reeds and lily pads, and open water and whatnot. This lake is cool. Giant fish. Very much looking forward to it. I hope I win. I've never actually like legitimately beaten this lake. Last time I tried playing this game legit, I ended up just abusing emulator tools anyway. But I got to this lake and I didn't actually get past this lake. So I don't know how easy and how plausible it is that I beat this lake in a stream. And actually, since this is 3 like rounds, there's probably no way I can, like, each round probably goes to 4:30 as well, so it's gonna be like a stream for each round. That's gonna be long and samey, but what can you do? Before Hippocat says you can just not stream this game, but whatever, I wanna fish. I wanna fish! But yeah, so yeah, okay, thank you Champion for hanging around, supplying some fish facts and general fondness for the pastime. Thank you Hippocat for, I guess, just being here in spirit and doing whatever you've been doing throughout this whole stream, and see you all.
I'm helping.
Yeah, oh, also Erlwar, yeah, Erlwar was here, so thank you Erlwar as well. But see you next Saturday or Friday or whatever for Zelda, I'm guessing. I'm probably not gonna have another fish stream before that, but you know. God works in mysterious ways, and so do I. You can never say. But for now, goodbye.
Goodbye.